Hello, today I'd like to talk to you about GDPR and what it means for you as a holistic therapist. Briefly, GDPR, or the General Data Protection Regulation, is about being open and transparent about how you're going to use your client's information. And I'm going to give you 10 easy steps that you need to take to make sure that you're compliant. Before I start, a little bit about me. My name is Jenny, and I've been a holistic therapist and teacher for over 20 years. In 2012, I opened Essentials Holistic Centre in Malahide in Dublin. So the first thing you need to do is to be able to show that you have received your client's consent, as in you have their permission to keep and to use their information, and that they knew exactly what you were going to use the information for. What I would suggest is that you make a slight adaptation to your consultation form by adding 2 sections to it. You could add these sections maybe on the back of the last page or at the end of your form, whatever suits. The first one would say something like, I consent to details of my medical and treatment records being kept safely and securely to meet GDPR rules, and have a note there that you can't perform the treatment without their consent. So as a holistic therapist, of course, you have to keep the consultation forms for insurance purposes, and that can be for up to 6 years. But we just need to have the client's consent as well in order to be able to do that. The next thing you could have on your form would be another note to say, I'm happy to receive occasional emails and texts about special offers, new treatments and appointment availability. I understand I can easily unsubscribe at any time. You can change that around to suit yourself, whatever you plan to use your client's contact details for. Obviously, when you're building your business, you do need to keep your client's contact details, but just to have their consent. You've probably been doing that already. At the end of the day, it's just manners really that you wouldn't send them texts and emails about your treatments without asking them first. But just to cover yourself for GDPR, have that down on your consultation form clearly. At the end of both of those sections, I would have a little checkbox to tick yes, and they should be signed and dated by yourself and by the client. So you could sign both together, don't have too many signatures going on there. The next thing you need to do is to take reasonable steps to protect your client's information, whether that is on your phone, your PC, or in a physical consultation form, whatever way it is. So reasonable steps would be things like having a password on your phone, so that if your phone is stolen, someone can pick it up and get access. And similarly, a password on your computer. So as far as I'm aware, you don't need to have it encrypted or anything like that, so just take reasonable precaution, which you probably already are, and to have your consultation forms locked away in a safe place that only yourself, or maybe somebody who's also doing treatments with you, has access to. Recording how you got consent will be important. So if you get somebody signing up, say, through your website, that's fine. You have your evidence there. If you have somebody who signs up by ticking a yes box on the consultation form, that's fine. You're going to be keeping the consultation forms anyway, so that is evidence that that client asked to receive information from you. If you receive requests maybe in other ways, by email, in person, a message on Facebook or whatever, you could just keep a spreadsheet to say how you got the information and a link to your email or whatever that actually gave you the consent to keep in contact. A breach in security would be where somebody has or may have got access to clients' information. So somebody walks off with your phone, or somebody has got into your building and may have opened the filing cabinet where you keep your consultation forms. You just need to contact the Data Protection Commissioner. So again, it's not something to be concerned about. As long as you have taken all reasonable steps, that's all you can do. And you can show you've taken reasonable steps. Next one important is that clients have a right to unsubscribe from a mailing list. And this should be in an easy way. So one click on an email, or text stop on a text. Don't keep information longer than necessary. If you have no reason to keep the client's details, then don't keep them. So the 6 years have gone by since the client first came, or the client last came to see you. You can get rid of the consultation form at that stage. If a client unsubscribes from your newsletter, well then delete their contact details from your phone and your computer. If you're using an email software, this will automatically be done for you. Don't ask for information that you don't need to have. So you can't look for information that you might need to use at some point just to have. So unless you need to use the information now, you cannot ask it from your client or your subscriber. For instance, when you're sending out a newsletter by email, you don't need to have the client's postal address. It's not relevant. Another point about that actually is that if you look for too much information from somebody, they're less likely to sign up because it's too much trouble. Another one is the clients have a right to access the information you hold about them. So you're not going to have very much as a holistic therapist. You will have a consultation form for clients who've been to see you. You will have, other than that, you should just really have their name and email. But if they ask you, you have to give them the information, which should be a very easy, straightforward matter. Privacy policy. If you're collecting clients' contact details on your website, you will need a link to your privacy policy. And a good place to have that is in your website footer. It's probably a good idea also to have a physical copy of your privacy policy in case anyone ever needs to have it. I have attached a link at the end of this video or below the video where you can get a PDF of all of this, and on that there is a link to my privacy policy, which you're very welcome to use and adapt for your own purposes. And finally, if you'd like to read the full post and download the free PDF, a bit more detail than what's on this very short video, I have the link there for you, and I'll also put it below the video. Thank you very much for listening. If you need to contact me about this, please feel free. My email is info@essentialsholistic.com, which is also below the video. Thank you.